Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to my blog. Thank you for visiting once again. I'm Mark Bustamante with Century 21. Now, before we get started, I'd like to point you in the direction of two very important links on my blog. One of them is, if you're a buyer, click on the MLS database search, and it'll provide you with all up-to-date listings. Second is, if you're a seller, click on the free home value report, and we can go ahead and provide you with information of data that'll show you the value of your home in today's market. Recently, in my conversations with other agents in my office and other agents that I've come across through in the business in general, it's come to my attention that an unusual amount of transactions have been falling out of escrow and canceling. Just because a contract has been accepted doesn't mean you've crossed the finish line. A buyer still has their contingency periods to make sure that they are 100% sure about the home that they want to buy. Today's video will offer a few tips on how to ensure a successful close once your home is under contract, and how to navigate two of the most common hurdles that come up during this contingency period. These two common hurdles are the home inspection and the loan and appraisal process. Typically, within the first week, a buyer will hire a home inspector to make sure that the home has no more deficiencies. An important thing to realize, whether you're a buyer or a seller, is to know that something is always going to come up on the home inspection report. As a seller, it's important to know that a buyer may not be happy with some of these defects, and you should be willing to negotiate either a credit or be willing to make some of these repairs. As a buyer, it's important not to be overwhelmed by the list of items that show up on the home inspection report, and realize that no home is going to be perfect. In regards to the loan, yes, we do get the buyer's pre-qualification before we accept the offer. We also get their proof of funds as well to make sure that they're fully qualified and have the money. However, sometimes sellers need to realize and forget that the deal will not close unless the appraisal price matches the sales price that you went into contract with. This is why during an appraisal, it is important to provide the appraiser with as much info as possible to ensure a successful appraisal. Summarizing everything up, in my experience, buyers and sellers are usually able to work together and work through these obstacles as long as they are pre-framed and know when to expect. It is when they are blindsided by this information, the transaction can get a little bit hectic and fall apart. This is why it's important to choose an experienced agent like myself, who can pre-frame you on what to expect and navigate you through the subtleties of each transaction so you can ensure a successful closing. Thanks again, everybody, for watching another one of my videos today. If you have any questions regarding this topic or other topics that you'd like to hear in the future, please feel free to give me a call at area code 626-371-3885. or feel free to email me at marcb, that's marcb, @c21martyrodriguez.com.